afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Casual Report episode. I forgot, the first episode of 2022. I'm your host, JT, joined by the full house, it seems. Jam's here. Jam, can you just talk for a second? You're not on. You're not on the thing because. What?
I mean,
Trust me, daddy.
Trust me, daddy.
Oh, mate.
Should have said turn me on really loudly. Should have said turn me up.
Yeah, mate. Gibbo, you're in the house. That bit I was fucking. Oh, God. Talk again, Jam, please.
I'm talking. Can people hear me?
Might be too loud. Go again.
It's a bit loud.
And again.
And again. Hang on, I'm listening to myself back.
That is really loud. Give me a second. Go again. There you go.
Does that work? Is that better?
That, you're in the red a little bit. Go. That'll do. Jam. Sorry about that. It's the new, ladies and gentlemen, it's the new headphones. I finally succumbed and purchased a set of wireless headphones because my old set. You may have wondered, where's that beautiful pink set of headphones? And it's like, well, the wire's broke and sound only comes out of this side. So I was lopsided at work and it was really pissing me off. And I said to my beautiful girlfriend, I was like, I need to buy some headphones. And she was like, it's fine. So I can spin in my chair. You know what I mean? That's
so graceful.
They are the Corsair H77. Whatever. James, you had a nice Christmas, mate. Nice New Year.
He was alright, yeah.
It's alright. Is that all I'm getting? It's alright. More
just,
importantly,
I literally just chilled out and stuff.
That's what I like to hear. More importantly, did you play any video games over the Christmas break?
I did play some video games.
But
I played the usual, but Deathloop I got, so I've been playing Deathloop.
How are you finding Deathloop? I need to.
I'm still a bit confused with it all, but I'm kind of getting there. But I'm like, my head's just like all over the show. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, honestly, it tries its hardest to like ease you in, but there's so much shit you have to. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like,
there is a lot to take in.
It's just like shit, man. If you're without spoiling too much, where are you up
to?
Have you got the ability to be able to carry over your stuff yet?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
I can infuse stuff now.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was like, what do you mean infuse? What's a slab? What's a trinket? What's this? Well, I'm like, fucking hell, mate. You're finding it all right, and ladies and gentlemen, I confused Jam the other day.
You did
on the PS5. I was like, come up. Jam was online. I was like, huh. I wonder what he's playing. He's playing Deathloop, and I was like, like this. I said to Jade, I was like, look, I want to jump into Jam's game and kill him. It's like, why are you being mean to Jam now? I was like, so I fucking put Tales of Arise off, put Deathloop on, waited for it to flash up. I'm like, right, I can go in. Jumped in. I knew exactly where you were as well because you play stealth games like I play stealth games. You can sort of kill everyone on your way around to. Yeah. So all them people were alive, so I knew exactly where you were.
Actually, no. Once you passed me without seeing me.
Did I?
Yeah. Because I just stealth killed someone, and I saw someone moving erratically.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if it was because this is the first time I was been in this area.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a Juliana's on the hunt. I didn't know that was someone's jumped into my game. I thought it might be Juliana's come out of somewhere and she's hunting me, and she was just you were just darting around in disguise. Obviously, I was thinking, is that a person or is that computer? And like I hid behind the barrels, and you just walked. You literally were about like that far away from me. You walked straight past me, went round once more, and then came back.
Yeah, I remember what you mean now because I come around the other side and oh mate, I'm so sorry, man.
I know, but what the thing is now, every time I try and jump into your game when you're on, unavailable.
Yeah, so you can only do it at certain times of certain
places
and certain things. But do you like Deathloop?
Yes.
Yes, buzzing. I also like Deathloop. Have you been playing anything else?
Just KO City, Rocket League.
What's BB2?
That's Big Bang Theory.
Why?
I've literally just before coming on here, I finished Last episode of the 11th season.
You're all buzzing with that, mate.
It's kind of like Supernatural, kind of just in the middle or towards the middle of the run-in. It's like, yeah, that's why I stopped watching it last time. But it kind of picked up again towards the end.
I can appreciate that. I've still got
one more season to go.
Nearly there, mate. Knockout City. I played Knockout City as well with you the other night.
You did?
I have a clue what was going on. But it was alright, to be fair, with a group. Jam, there's another thing written here. Do you want to tell us about
that? Cobra Kai, mate. He's so good.
I think Rob likes Cobra Kai as well.
I do, but I haven't watched it yet, not the new series.
I got home on New Year's Day. I got home from the beach.
The beach?
That sentence is true. We went to the beach on New Year's Day.
New Year's Day, the beach.
Yeah. And sat down at 3 o'clock and watched the whole lot.
Not just, how many episodes are there?
10.
It's going to say 10, isn't it? Yeah.
Is it half an hour?
Half an hour each. 5 hours.
5 hours, just straight through.
Yeah, all the way through.
Good, yeah.
Really good.
Those that don't know what Cobra Kai is, just a brief.
Everyone knows what Cobra Kai is.
I know, but just
anybody that's watching this knows.
Anybody knows. Yeah, to be fair. To be fair, that's true.
And if they don't, then Jam has a free slap.
Free slap for everyone.
Yeah, mate. Jam.
There'll be a 5th season as well.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Oh yeah, mate. Anything else, James?
My new t-shirt. My new t-shirt. T-shirt. I'm going to say my new t-shirt.
We know what we're looking at. What is that t-shirt, Jam?
It's Guitar Man, I'm telling you. I don't know where Andrew found this.
I'm going to say the internet.
Well, probably. Probably.
Hey,
but yeah, I've just been watching stuff and
chilling.
Yeah,
like,
eating.
Pig the fuck out over Christmas. How do you play video games? Watch it all day.
I'm like eating soup for lunch. Like trying to I've eaten too much over Christmas. I need to calm down a bit. I had soup for lunch today. I had fruit for breakfast.
We're moving on. I'm not talking about fruit. I enjoy fruit. I enjoy soup. Don't get me wrong. What soup was it?
Fruit with tomato.
Tomato soup, mate. Buzzing.
Sometimes there's just nothing better.
Yeah, to be fair. Nice little baguette, crispy roll, whatever you want. And mate, bit of milk, get the excess soup out, pour it in the middle, mate. You know how it is. Jam. Is that about cover your Christmas break, mate?
Yeah. Oh, finish Hawkeye as well.
How was Hawkeye?
Oh, it was a good series. Ending with a bit of a cool.
Is it going to lead into the next thing? Because I'm sure it does.
Yes, of course it does. But the best thing to come out of new Hawkeye is was Kate Bishop.
Yeah.
So the new
Hawkeye. Is that Haley Steinfeld's character?
Haley Steinfeld and more of the new Black Widow.
You know that's not the best Marvel thing she's been in. Do you know that?
What?
Haley Steinfeld. You know that's not the best Marvel thing she's been in.
Oh, because she's in Spider-Man.
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse, yeah.
Yes, mate. Are you hyped for whatever the next season? I don't know. I can't remember. What's the next season of Marvel? Do we know?
I think so.
We do know.
I think the next one's film, isn't it?
Yeah, I meant like the next series.
Strange.
Is there a next?
Yeah, it's Multiverse of Madness.
That'll do. Yeah, that is next. But I meant like the next series. Are you all hyped for it?
Depends what it is.
We'll discuss Marvel in a bit, ladies and gentlemen.
I will watch it.
Back from hiatus. Rob, we've missed you dearly, mate. We hope you're well. Are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you can tell, my background's a little bit different.
The background's beautiful, mate.
I'm currently shall we say, in between jobs but places.
Yeah. I can appreciate that, mate. But you're all good now. You're all chilling. You've just been living the dream, if you will. Rob, what have you been up to? Have you been playing anything, watching anything you need to tell us about?
to be fair, I need to catch up on Hawkeye.
I do as well.
Like Jam's reminded me. Like I watched the first 2 episodes. I was like, "Brill, save those. Gonna binge it as soon as they all come out." Just haven't got around to it yet.
Yeah,
really good.
As it is, mate. As you do.
Also, need to make a start on the Book of Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
So,
of course. How did I not think of that?
So
in a second, I'll come back to you, Jim. Rob, go.
Otherwise, game-wise, not so much on the new front, but I've been looking at stuff. I mean, I've been telling you guys about Back for Blood. I'm looking at hopefully to finally get onto that with Game Pass.
Yeah.
After purchasing a Series S. I mean, it's about time.
It's about time, mate. How are you finding the Series S? Good.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Genuinely, it is a shoebox masterpiece.
I like that phrase, mate. That is.
It genuinely is. Like I couldn't have hoped for more bang for my buck, to be honest. Like, it's been really good.
If you don't mind, about $250 was it, something like that?
Yeah, literally just shy of.
Yeah, cool. That's a good price for what I see. Carry on, sorry.
So yeah, pretty much it's been a whirlwind of Game Pass at the moment.
Fuck, Game Pass is so good. I call me a shill, though. You're like, it
is phenomenal. It is.
Play 100 games, alright, okay. Sometimes
genuinely the best.
I mean, it's not the games on there aren't to everybody's taste. So I understand that, but for what you pay for and what you get, you can't really.
There's something for everyone. I mean, like I'll play pretty much the majority of stuff.
Yeah. All them Xbox exclusives, day one, bang.
Exactly. Again, that's been an absolute steamroll for me. But at the same time, I can turn around and just be like, Jan pointed out the other day. I mean, like, at the moment, I've been smashing Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age.
All over that game, mate. I saw you on Sunday. I don't think you come off it from what I saw on the Discord.
I saw you on it yesterday, I think, as well.
Yeah, as well, yeah. You're all over it, mate.
I'm literally I'm grinding it at the moment to get as many achievements out of it.
How are you finding it in 2022? Zodiac Age?
It's still holds up. A little bit sluggish, but it's all right.
When I was playing it, I was like, better than I remember it. I was definitely playing a PS2 game, but it was definitely like it was over ambitious for the PS2. I thought with a lot. The worlds were quite big and there's a lot of it ran well. Don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, it's just I think it even though it's transferred well, it's still one of those at the moment that I am literally watching it and like running as Van, and you're just like, come on, pal.
Yeah. Can you not speed it up? Or is that not on?
You can, but I just.
Yeah.
And I was just so intent on playing it the original way, and then it threw that threw the curveball, going, oh, by the way, there's now subclasses that you didn't have on the EU version. This is like the original. And I was like, great, here we go.
Jams for
download it right now.
I'd love to watch you play Final Fantasy 12, Jam. That'd be so good.
No, it wouldn't.
I
did play.
It was great.
20 hours of it.
You did?
Yeah, I played 12, but I just didn't finish it.
Yeah, I know.
I was going to say, like, the further on it gets in, when you start meeting different people, that's when it starts getting really good.
The last thing I remember on 12 is being on a bridge and this wall of something coming at you step by step.
Yes, King Wraithwall's tomb.
Yeah, that's the last thing. I don't know if I got further than that. That just sticks in my memory.
Yeah, that's quite early on. That
I probably got further than that then.
But no, in all seriousness, been doing that. I wanted to make a start on Far Cry New Dawn, but decided to. It was the follow on from 5
DLC, or 5 extra bits, and
yeah. So I thought, well, I may as well just play 5 and then follow it on.
Cool.
Because I wanted to play a good game before being shattered.
I can appreciate that.
I can say at the moment, if anyone wants an absolute bargain, again, Xbox Store, that at the moment is the Gold Edition of Far Cry 5, Deluxe Edition of New Dawn, and the Ultimate Edition of Far Cry 3 for £25.
There you go then.
It's pretty strong, that deal.
There's a lot of I mean,
it's like that's all DLCs for every game.
To be fair, yeah. I mean, and it's very the Far Cry is quite open and big, so you get a lot of bang for your buck. What's
really
the next way forth?
But I think that at the moment is pretty much what I've been doing. And apart from that, Bob's Burgers. Because that peaks out. That peaks.
I've never seen that, you know.
It's funny. I've not seen a lot of it, but it is funny.
Tina is the absolute bomb.
Does that? Yeah, that's the name. Yeah, I've not watched a lot of it, but it is like what
it's gold.
Made off at.
Literally one of my all-time favourites.
It's on Netflix, right? It's on Netflix.
Is it? I think you can. It's Disney Plus. I think they've got all series.
Yeah, no, you're right. You are right.
I think, and another one to catch up on, Witcher.
Oh yes, Jay's not watched season 1, so we've smashed season 1. But last episode or 3, I can't remember. Then we're going to go into season 2. Yeah. But
I think that is everything for me.
Yeah. Are you good? And are you sure? Before I take the floor, mate.
No, that is everything. I think it's about time that we did. What about you?
Hey, ask me. Before we do me, that's what she said. Jam. If I may, Book of Boba.
Yeah.
We won't spoil too much, but there's not really much to spoil in the
It's nothing to spoil, is there?
To be fair. But we won't
Tomorrow we get a new episode, right?
Every Wednesday. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
How did you find Book of Boba Fett?
It was alright.
It was alright. Yeah.
It was nothing groundbreaking, but it annoys me, and I imagine I think it annoys you too. People saying, "Oh, it's poor, it's not very good." It's episode 1.
It's like walking out of the film 20 minutes into it. Do you know what I mean? It's very. I'm not saying that. I prefer the. Hang on. I think after watching that, I'm going to upset a few people here. I'm sorry. Mandalorian. I can't remember his name. Jam. Mr. Star Wars Jam, come on. Right, I'll Google it.
Yeah, I can't remember.
What's his name?
It's just like, but it could be better.
Yeah. Oscar, is that his name in the show? I can't remember.
Pedro Pascal is his name.
Pedro Pascal, that's him. The Mandalorian. What's his name? What's the Mandalorian's name? Jam.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, but he's got a name, right? He's like...
I know it.
Din Djarin.
Din Djarin. Yeah.
I think he's got a better personality than Boba Fett. No, I ain't even mad. And you know what? I think Boba Fett's cooler and all that shit. I do prefer Pedro Pascal as his Mando. Thank you, Gibbo. We appreciate it. We love you very much. And I think, judging from your reserved reaction, I think you agree with me, Jam.
What?
That Din Djarin has got a better personality than Boba so far. We've only seen one episode, I know.
You know, I mean, if you face it, this Boba Fett that only spoke like 3 lines in the entire Star Wars original trilogy, everyone was like, "We love this character. He's amazing." Now he's speaking a bit more. People are like, "I don't like him anymore."
Exactly. And by the way, Jam, it's 5 lines in the trilogy, and one of them was Epic Rap Battles of History.
Why does it?
You know what I mean? But what I tweeted about the show, I said it's got the good groundworks to be something amazing. They've built up on it. Boba can be this fucking Jabba the Hutt bastard, and I can't wait for him to do it.
So I think off the back of this, they're looking towards Ashoka as well now, aren't they?
Yes.
Or is it in the pipeline?
Disney, Marvel, and all that.
Ahsoka's, getting one. And
she was mint in Mandalorian, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I've forgotten her name. I can't remember her name. She's in Daredevil and everything.
The guy from Rogue One's getting his own one as well.
Of course he is. Why not? Rogue One was brilliant, by the way. Rogue One, I think... No, it's not. I think Mandalorian is. I'm going to say Rogue One was my favourite post.
Cassian Andor.
Thank you.
Bugging me.
Rogue One's my favourite post-Disney purchase of Star Wars project before Mando come out, I think. But then I'm not sure. We'll see. Watching the original Star Wars trilogy, because Jay's not seen any of them, and I'm like, we can't have that.
Wow.
We can't have this now. So we've watched 6, 7, no we haven't. 6, 4, 5 and 6. I got mixed up then.
So now you're on to the better ones.
We're on to the I'm dreading it, to be honest with you, Jam.
Wait, which order are you doing?
Doing it the cinematic release order, so 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. I don't think I can do it again, Jam.
What?
I can't do the prequels again, I'm sorry. I don't know if I can. I can barely do it.
Prequels Whatever one's my favourite.
But genuinely, the prequels at this point are now a lot better.
Rob, 2 seconds. What did you just say?
John, when they make 10, 11, 12, people are like, oh, 7, 8, and 9 are actually pretty good.
Actually, 8 had some good ideas in it. I know exactly what's going to go down. I'm with
apparently
you.
Star Wars is like cheese; it gets better with age.
Just work. Right, whatever. What did you say then?
Episode 1's one of my favourites.
I thought you said it was your favourite. I was about to punch
you. It pretty much is my favourite. I'm not going to lie to you.
Punch you in the face.
It's my first Star Wars film. It's not my first Star Wars. I just watched the original trilogy. It was the first one that I had the hype build up, the toys, the books, everything, and I went to cinema to see it. Yeah,
what's the cinema?
My favourite one. No, I wasn't. I was buzzing.
I don't know, man. I don't think I can do it again. I'll try. But yeah, so we've been doing that. Been playing a bit of Loop Hero. Any of you played it? No one's played it. No one.
No.
It's like you play this night person. The world's ended, but you're bringing it back, and you've got I don't know what it is. There's just a fucking path that you need to go around, fight all the monsters, fucking recreate all the land, fight the boss at the end, bam. But it's dead addictive, and I can't really explain it. It's dead cool though, because you've got all it always brings in new stuff, so it's always adding new shit to do, which adds to the addiction. And just one more go, just go around one more time, a few more times, let's go. It's good. I got it for free off Epic Games Store, so I'm not going to moan about it.
Ask me if I missed it.
You did, mate. I completed Shovel Knight again as well, because I do what I want. It's the greatest game of all time. It's the greatest game of all time, Jam. And also I've been playing Deathloop. Jam says, I agree. When I first put it on, I was like, this is a bit much. I don't think I can do this. It's too much to take in. But now, if I was to go on it, depending on what time of day it is and where I'm going, I know where all the enemies are. I know the best path to take. I know who's there. I know that guy's going for a piss on the roof. I know there's fucking 3 of them around the corner. And have you got any slabs yet, Jam, on Deathloop?
Yeah, I've got 2.
You got Nexus?
Yeah. No, actually, I had 1 and it's disappeared. Now I've got the one you can lift people up and launch them.
Yeah, that was now. Nexus, fucking love that one. A few of these are on Dishonored as well, so Shift is on Dishonored and Nexus is on there. They're not called them, I can't remember what they're called, but Nexus, right, you shoot it at people, it links them, and then when you kill one, they all just die. And it's fucking so cool.
That's pretty cool.
You do it to 5 or 6 of them, and a group of them just drop dead, and I'm just like, fuck you lot, mate. Let's go. But it's great. And again, I thought Groundhog Day approach I wasn't going to vibe with, but I am doing, because it's beautifully told. There's recordings everywhere, there's bits of lore just fucking everywhere. All the characters.
There's a lot of reading, which it's not my thing really, but I'm like, oh.
I mean, Dishonored's
but I mean, there is some kind of hand-holding, because all the stuff you discover, you can just hit track anyway, and it gives you the markers.
Yeah, and it's like you don't really need to read it, because you can just click off it and it'll be like, oh, this is happening over here on this time, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'll go there that day then, on that time, sorry. And you know what I mean, and a couple of the visionaries who were the baddies, if you will, you know, these two are hanging out here in the afternoon, so we go there, kill 2 in one, bang, in a bit. But it's dead good. It's cool how it sort of not spoon feeds you, but sort of tiptoes you in the right direction. And again, there is a lot of reading. You're right, and Dishonored is the same. It's the same team, which is why I'm playing it like, what play Dishonored? Like, do you know what I mean?
Everyone wants to play Dishonored.
Everyone wants to play Dishonored.
Just always.
2, right? It's so good, mate. That level in the mansion with the clock thing, and it's all.
No one knows what
it's one of the greatest designed levels of all time, and I'm being genuinely serious. I'm not taking a piss when I say it's the greatest of all time. I'm being serious. Like, it's beautiful, and also
it was also a nightmare.
It was a nightmare, and it was beautiful. And them fucking robot things. I was like, mate,
I hated those so much.
Yeah. It reminded me of not finished Death of the Outsider, which annoyed me. So I've downloaded 1, 2, and the Death of the Outsider. I'm going to play them again. I think I'm not. And I've been playing Tales of Arise.
No one cares. That's that.
That takes me back, mate. Jam, it's not Trails of Cold Steel. It's not Trails in the Sky.
Yes, it is.
It's Tales of Arise. Like Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Zestiria, Berseria, and all that shit. Very good. The battle system, it's found its feet a bit like Final Fantasy VII Remake found its feet with the way the action RPG turn-based shit. It's because there was a few games in the series, like the one with the dude with long hair in it. I can't remember his name, but that one and a few others lead up 15? To this one. What?
Oh, do you mean the one for 13?
No, Tales of Vesperia is the one I'm thinking of. Is it?
Right, okay.
You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
No, I thought you were about Final Fantasy.
No. Mate, we'll talk about Final Fantasy all day. But that battle system was weird, and it was disjointed, and I didn't feel in control. But with this one, it's very Final Fantasy VII Remake, where it's not as good, don't get me wrong. Don't fucking go there. But I feel like this is, for the Tales series, where it finds its feet, and perhaps Arise 2 or the next one will be even better. Who knows? And the story and characters are cool as well. And one of the people that does the voice in it, I've met him, so do one.
Well, I'd best leave.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I don't think I've said this yet. Power On History of Xbox is on YouTube, and it's fucking brilliant. It gives you the back end of how the Xbox. I knew like the Xbox was a miracle that it came out when it did, but fuck me, like watching that and hearing stories of Bill Gates losing his shit. Like, it always find Bill Gates just like a chill dude, but he's the CEO of one of the biggest companies in the world, so I know he's got to be a bastard when he has to be. And just like people saying, "Oh, he went fucking mental at me."
I was about to say, like, he's got that far in life. He's probably going to be a bastard at some point, and he's not just going to say everything.
It's like his quote in The Simpsons.
Everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
just super chill.
Yeah, I always imagined him just super chill out, like whatever. Yeah, like, but like
it's not coming out for another 5 years.
Yeah,
sound.
Exactly. And like the story of the Red Ring of Death, like Peter Moore, I think it was Peter Moore, the head of Xbox at the time. He's like, I've got to go and ask Bill Gates and the mentor Steve. I can't remember his name. I've got to go and ask him for like $1 billion to fix this, and it, just like that story. In any other moment, or like if he'd have had a bad day and he could have gone, no, I'm not giving you $1 billion. Fuck it off. And they'd be like, no Xbox now, and that'd be crazy. But the fact that he went, I need $1 billion, and like, yeah, we'll sort it out, which is so good. I don't want to ruin any more of it, but just, if you've got time and you're interested in that, I love that kind of shit, like the back end fly on the wall shit. Just go watch it, and the fact that it's like a Microsoft produced thing, and they do talk about the lows as well. Just like the Xbox One reveal with Don Mike. Gee, you remember that one, Jim? Do you remember that one, Rob? You do. I could hear you laughing.
Oh yeah.
Like, here's some TV shit. Like,
it's hard to forget.
Yeah, we don't want to watch TV. Well, we do, but not. We don't tune into.
Oh, this is the best. I was 7 people in the audience.
Yeah, like Steven Spielberg's making a Halo series. I'm like, I'm sure he is. I don't care. I'm sure it's
was that back then?
That was about then, and then, but it's sort of in different hands now, I think. But I think that was when he come out and he was like, "Yeah, I'm making a Halo series, or I'm producing one, or whatever." And it was like, "Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be great." We don't care. Do you know what I mean? We don't give a shit. Not here anyway. But yeah, that like over Christmas, all I do is play video games, eat, and sleep. So I had a good time. What should we, lads? Should we crack on?
Yeah, boy.
First things first. Housekeeping for you. You may have noticed we were talking Marvel earlier. We had the crazy idea to rank, if you will, the MCU from 1 to 27. Just the films. Yeah. I'll put the link in the description if I remember. Please remind me, somebody. But if you follow that link, it's easier than the Game of the Year shit. A fucking questionnaire thing will come up. You just rank the films in the order you want. Click submit. Come back here on February the... When is it, Jam? I forgot.
3rd.
3rd of February. Come back here and we'll unveil the ultimate Marvel Cinematic Universe rankings. Now, I know... Don't give me that excuse. I know you all like Marvel films.
Everybody likes Marvel
and I know exactly your opinions on things. And I love to hear them. And between me and you, there's a few films in that list that I can see, like, website I'm using, what is it called? Zoho? Brilliant. Like, because it's all charts.
It basically does it all for you.
Yeah, it does it all for. It's basically what we're doing with the Game of the Year shit, but it's just a questionnaire and it does it all for me, and it gives me loads of graphs and loads of, like, different, like, people from England do this, and people, if someone wants to vote in America or Asia or whatever, be like, yeah, Asians prefer,
all in,
yeah, so good. So but you've got a month, because I know some people want to catch up. Not everyone's seen Eternals. Some people might want to rewatch stuff to get the ranking. So you've got a month to sort it out, if you can. Don't worry, I've not done mine yet. I'm not sure you have either, Jam.
I've done mine.
You've done yours?
Yeah, we did it on...
Yes, you did. Did you send it? You said you weren't going to send it.
No, I sent it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, okay. Rob,
I
need yours as well, mate, if you can.
Oh, go on then. Because you asked so nicely.
So, yeah, you've got 4 weeks on Thursday to sort that out for us, as, you know, New Year's Day in Scotland, apparently. My calendar's telling me. Whatever. Anyway, gentlemen. Jam, did you write this or did Rob write it?
I did. No, the question mark was for if Rob's seen it.
Rob, so have you seen No Way Home?
I haven't yet, no.
Then you get that.
Okay, quickly, Jam.
Yeah.
Spoiler free. 10-ish word review, No Way Home. Did you like it or not?
Yeah, I think it's probably the best Marvel film.
Yeah.
I know it's cheesy and it's massive. It's just huge fan service, but I can't lie and deny that I didn't like it.
I liked it a lot.
And the fact that what I experienced at the cinema, I'd never experienced before in the cinema in this country.
Fucking pissed me off. Call me old. Call me.
Do I even want to know?
Listen, Rob. People's cinema etiquette goes out the fucking window when they watch this film.
Yeah.
I get a few and a few laughs. I get, but like,
go and watch cinemas in America. Watch it.
Oh,
watch like YouTube videos of this.
I can't.
You can't even hear the film.
Cinema etiquette is sorting out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's kind of one of the things that annoys me a bit. If you've gone to watch a film, fucking watch it. Don't sit there.
Yeah.
And I'm all for cheers. I'm all for like fucking Endgame. Perfect example. But like when people did that when I watched Endgame, I was like, genuinely wanted to get up and start smashing heads together and just being like, "What are you doing?"
We're on the same
I can't hear what Thanos has just said now because you're chatting shite.
Isn't it?
It really is one of the things that really fucking annoys me.
We are on the same page here, my friend. Don't you worry. Now, like I said, I understand a gasp or a giggle or whatever, but when it's like for a good 10 seconds of noise, I'm like, shut up, please. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
But I did like the film. Again, I do think it was borderline too fan servicey for me. I did feel it lost some of its own personality with it leading into other shit too much. But Doctor Strange sort of is good. And obviously, I'm not going to say anymore because you those that know. But we'll go. We'll move on, shall we, Jam?
Yeah.
So it's your favourite Marvel film, is it?
I'd say so because I usually I'd come out of a film and know you're still pumped from watching it. I think I need to like I said to you when I first watched it, I need to let it settle, die down and stuff. And I've seen it twice now, but yeah, it's still my favourite one.
Recency bias is a strong thing, James.
I mean, Spider-Man, I think is one of my favourite Marvel characters anyway.
Yeah, because that the Sony when.
I even like the second Andrew Garfield film got absolutely slated, but I really like that too.
Yeah, I think that was more to do with how they went with Electro.
Why was he blue?
Yeah, I think it was Electro and that. But, and the
I was just saying,
it wasn't. It was a bit of a hit and miss. Despite Jamie Foxx, he had.
He redeemed himself in this film. I'll go
that's what I mean.
100%.
He's far better in this film. But then
that's what I think. Yeah, it's been more the case in this from what I've seen. There's a lot more redemption arcs. Areas where people were just like, "Oh, do you remember him? Yeah, he was shocking," and they've now actually sorted them all out of it and gone, "Let's flesh them out. Yeah. Let's show you what they're actually like."
Sandman was still shit. I'm gonna say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, he was just like he was in 3. But even with my video game experience, Spider-Man has always been my favourite games to play. Like the Spider-Man 2.
Marvel vs. Capcom, Spider-Man's great to play as.
Yeah, exactly.
And Venom, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just back to the amazing Spider-Man films, if I may. Sorry. They have the best aesthetic of any Spider-Man film, I think. Like Andrew Garfield's suit and the way that it's all shot, the city's all the colorization is all just it looks brilliant. Even how old are they? 7, 8 years old, something like that.
The first Andrew Garfield one, you mean?
Any of them?
First,
10 years old.
Yeah,
how many?
First Andrew Garfield, 10 years old.
10 years ago.
And
8 years for the second one. Yeah. Or something like that.
Yeah, because second one was 2000. No, actually, wait, no. Second one was 2014.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, okay. But I think the suit and the city and just everything just looks brilliant in those films. I think the aesthetics marvelous. But
they smashed it.
Enough for the MCU, gentlemen. Enough. Andrew Garfield. You notice how people like Andrew Garfield now?
Yeah.
Who didn't?
People did.
Oh yeah,
the
internet did not.
The internet didn't like him, and now the internet loves him. So whatever.
And now they're like, "Oh, give him a Spider-Man 3."
What's it? He's in Social Network as well.
He
is, mate. That's a hey.
That's a film.
I like that film.
I couldn't even remember that until I saw a clip the other day, or last week, or a few weeks ago. No, you said that 12 years ago when that film was released. It still wasn't funny then. It hasn't got any funnier now.
That was absolutely. Right. I'm surprised you didn't finish it. Got him.
Got him. Gentlemen, moving on. CES 2022 is happening as we speak-ish. There's some NVIDIA. I'm just gonna go quick. Some NVIDIA were there. They did a thing today. I'm reading from The Verge. I don't think I've done the thing. Sorry, 2 seconds. I'm reading from The Verge, everybody. 2 seconds. I need to change this to that. Yes, I do. There you go. And as it was leaked earlier, I'm reading from Tom Warren. 3090 Ti is on the horizon. Jam, are you happy? You don't care. I can't afford it. I'm in a mood. I don't like it.
I mean, there's sometimes that bracket of I can maybe afford it if I don't buy this or I don't buy this for so long.
But that is
But this is like a I'm not even going to get anywhere close.
So that ain't happening.
Exactly. So the 3090 Ti, The Verge reckon it'll cost about $2,000. I'm inclined to believe them because the 3090 was £1.5. So. Under the hood, are you ready? So
there's 500 extra pounds for 10 extra %.
Dollars.
Whatever.
24 gigabyte GDDR6X RAM at 21 gigabytes per second. 40 teraflops of GPU performance, 78 teraflops for ray tracing, 320 teraflops for AI tasks. Estimated to be 10% faster than a 3090. If you understood what I just said, you need to get a life. I'm joking. I love it. I'm joking. Jam, you say you're not interested, but I think we said before the show that if money was no object, or I was
of course,
quote unquote well off, I'd be picking up one of these all day.
I'd have two.
Nvidia is promising
one in the packaging, so it gain value.
Two in the machine, one in the packaging on the shelf.
Exactly.
Sell on eBay. Nvidia is promising more details later this month for this. They also revealed a more affordable chip. Just something I can get behind. I'm reading from Nebellion's tweet. He live tweeted it. Thank you, Nebellion, because we'll be lost without you, mate. Don't you worry. GeForce RTX 3050, launching January 27th for $250. Which
no one's going to get one of them.
I may get one. I
mean, because they're going to get sold out immediately.
Okay, I know what you mean. To be fair, my chip's getting on a bit now. I've got 1080, so it's got a chart here. I'm going to put it up on screen for everybody quick. It compares Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Ops Cold War, Doom Eternal, F1 2021, and Control frames per second, and it's way ahead of the 1650 and the 1050 Ti, which is a couple of... I'm not on the fucking thing again. I've not got it up. $250, which would probably be... You've got a 27... Again, you'd have to get the comparisons. I'm not sure.
I just know they were going to make the 30 series more consumer friendly, weren't they?
I'm not sure if it is going to be better than the 2070, but it's definitely better. It looks like it's better than my chip from these comparisons, but my chip's still pretty good. So, is it going to be worth me paying £250 for that upgrade? I'm not sure. We'll see. There's a 3080 Ti laptop for $2,500. $2,500. 3070 Ti laptop at 1,500 quid. The details up soon. That is the gist of what's going down. Let me just see if there's any more. I think that was a gist from Nvidia. Today. That was today. Any chance of an upgrade, Jam, or you're good for now?
No, mine's fine. I've not had any trouble with running anything I want to play. I think the most demanded thing, I suppose, is 2042. It runs out in ultra high. 128 players, so
you don't give a fuck, mate.
I don't see what benefit I would have from having one of them.
I think I'm at the point with PC upgrades where I'm scratching my chin at shit like this. Like, if I was to...
your PC's like 4 or 5 years old.
It is 4 or 5 years old. Keep it. I'm due.
I remember that. Yeah.
I'm due. I said my mum shouted at me because she gave me a Christmas money. She said, "Oh, what are you going to buy with it?" I said, "I'd probably get some cupboards and shelves and desks and things," and she was like, it's not a very present thing, you can't buy that. So I've obviously got these, but I think I'm potentially in the market for a processor as well, so we'll see how we go with that. But yeah, moving on again. Rob, are you in the PC market for anything, or are you just chilling?
I'm still pending at the moment because it's
pending. Mate, you got a house to buy, you can't afford this shit, mate. You go back to sleep.
I got a lot of stuff I need to sort out first.
And I'm reading from VGC as well for the next one. Andy Robinson. Samsung's 2022 TVs will have built-in Stadia, GeForce Now, and NFTs. Jam, crying to the pillow, mate. It's happening. Samsung's 2022 range of Neo QLED where's Dan when you need him? Televisions will come with a new gaming hub with support for cloud streaming and NFTs. It announces
that's what I've just got without the
on Monday. Go on.
That's extra stuff. I've just got a Neo.
Neo. As in
TV.
Oh right.
Samsung Neo.
Right. I thought you meant the game. You fucking
no.
Not a QLED then.
Yeah, Neo QLED.
You've got one, Neo. Oh, cool. Oh, so
yeah,
the newer one.
I mean, if I get a software update for it.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, it probably will. To be fair,
it's this year's model.
Oh, is it? This is last year's model, Jam.
What are they talking about?
You're talking about.
Oh, yeah, it's last year's model. Jesus.
This is this year's model.
Yeah.
Got them. Launching later this year, select 2022 models. So select. Dedicated Smart Hub menu will have a section with gaming content in one place. It's said including connected consoles and YouTube gaming content. So the cloud gaming that it's offering is Google Stadia, GeForce Now, which is very good GeForce Now, and Utomic. Ever heard of Utomic?
No,
I haven't either. Have you, Rob?
No.
We haven't got a clue, ladies and gentlemen. Samsung's 2022 displays will also see the technology trend of NFTs integrated. According to the manufacturer, 2022 TV owners will be able to purchase, display, and trade NFT images direct from their devices, because of course they will. But NFTs can go fuck themselves. Basically, Rob, the NFT is like a picture, but it's got like a code on it, and the code is worth the money, but it's also bad for the planet. But it goes for a lot of money, and people are in on that wedge. But it kills the planet, basically. That's the gist. Right,
I've got you.
There's no sign of xCloud though on this, which is weird. Because I thought, just to be fair, I mean xCloud is still technically in beta, so maybe they were holding out for.
Samsung and Microsoft are in bed, kind of
they
thing.
They are in bed, mate. Because xCloud runs like a fucking dream on.
Yeah, and they're about to just be like Stadia, bah.
Remember Stadia? Lol.
You can get it, play it on your TV, Jim. Thing is, I don't know.
What do you want to?
No, probably not. But like the general idea of Stadia was like, I was like, all right, cool. Like, you know, you can just be able to jump in. Like, if we were playing a game on there now, you'd just be able to jump in with us. Like, that's the cool idea, but it wasn't realised before they released it. And they probably should have released it in beta first. And perhaps the big executives were like, we need money now. Go put it out there and whatever. I did have high hopes. I didn't have high hopes. I didn't really care, but I was intrigued, I'll say, with Stadia. Do you know what I mean? But it never worked out. I don't think it will at this point. But gentlemen, anything to add to that nonsense?
Yeah.
Got the charts for you now. Are you ready?
If I was a millionaire, I'd be adding everything to my basket and pressing buy.
Buzzing, mate. You know what I mean? I'd be chilling. If I was a millionaire, I'd be kitting you two out all day long. Don't you worry.
Good.
Gentlemen, I have the charts. Are you ready?
Oh.
I've got weekend in December 21st and weekend in January the 1st here. 2 charts for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Because we were off last week and we weren't asked. So I'm going to pop up the screen. What do you think number 1 is? The last number 1 of the year?
No, it's not Deathloop. That was a few weeks.
I wanted to say Deathloop, but
we could have a Christmas boost. It's going to be like FIFA or Call of Duty.
You're close, but
or Vanguard.
You've hit the post. The other one.
It's not Battle. I was supposed to say Battlefield.
Deathloop is not in either of these charts.
I've forgotten which one it is now. But yeah, you just put me on my misery.
Ladies and gentlemen, last number 1 is 2021 was Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8. So Chris String at gamesindustry.biz, the 2 there. Last week's was FIFA 22, Call of Duty Vanguard, Mario Kart 8, Just Dance, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Minecraft Switch, Animal Crossing, Battlefield, Far Cry 6 and Guardians of the Galaxy. And then this week, the week just gone, going from 10 to 1 is Mario Party Superstars. Jam, have you got that yet? Not yet. Are you planning to get it? What a noob. Number 10, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, number 9. Just Dance 22 at 8. Minecraft Switch at number 7. Brilliant Diamond at 6. Vanguard at 5. Spider-Man Miles Morales at 4. Animal Crossing at 3. FIFA 22 at 2, and then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the game that will never die, at number 1 for the final number 1 of the year. Keep in mind that it's just box sales. I mean, are we ever going to see Mario Kart 9 at this point, or are we just going to keep rehashing?
I don't know why they need to.
Why would you?
People
bother?
just Why
would you bother?
People keep buying Switches.
Exactly.
It's just always there.
So FIFA 22 was number 1 at Christmas, but it fell 63% over that week, so it dropped to number 2, and Mario Kart took the number 1 spot. Where are we? There was a good list. Okay, cool. The week before Christmas, Call of Duty Vanguard held its number 2 position despite 7% drop in sales, but after Christmas it suffered a drop to number 5, down 64% week on week. The only other game in the top 5 is Spider-Man Miles Morales, which continues to outsell well alongside new PS5 stock. Is that what it says? Yeah, so that kept its position in the top 5. The pre-Christmas big new releases were Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Definitive Edition, which debuted at number 8. Among Us at number 5. The following week, GTA dropped 70% in sales to number 23, while Among Us fell 81% to 29. The week afterwards, both games have dropped out of the top 40 entirely, but in a bit. But yeah, I mean, business as usual. The same 3 or 4 games with a couple of stuff on sale and a couple of in stocks. But I love to see that shit, mate. You know I do. Gentlemen, are you ready? It's only been 51 minutes.
Is that it?
Is that it? Oh, oh god. So first up, speaking of NFTs and blockchain and fucking shit like that, Square Enix have piped up. The president and representative director Yusuke Matsuda, I'm not sure if you've seen this statement thing he put out New Year's Day. I won't read it all. I'm going to put it on the screen for everybody. It says, I'd like to begin wishing everyone a happy new year. And then the first sentence, if you will, the metaverse was a hot topic in 2021. I fucking fell asleep after this, but if I hear metaverse one more time, I'm going to punch someone in the face. Facebook changed its name in October to Meta, blah blah blah. No one calls it Meta, by the way. Everyone calls it Facebook. Shut up, you gimp.
We do. Well, keeping it in Facebook.
Yeah, but Meta's like the company, right? Yeah. He goes on about 5G and shit. Then he uses another buzzword, NFT, non-fungible token. Rob, that's what it stands for.
Great.
Another term that gained quick currency in 2021 was NFT. The advent of NFTs using blockchain technology significantly increased the liquidity of digital goods, i.e. gives them more money, he means there. Enabling the trading of a variety of such goods at high prices and sparking conversations the world over. I mean, whatever. I see 2021 and not only is the metaverse year 1, but also as NFTs year 1. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Now, there's a bit here which really pissed me off. There you go. A couple of sentence, a couple of paragraphs down. It says, I realise that some people who play to have fun and who currently form the majority of players have voiced their reservations towards these new trends, and understandably so. However, I believe that there will be a certain number of people whose motivation is to play to contribute, by which I mean to help make the game more exciting. Now, gentlemen, Mr. Matsuda, you can beat this guy up in their automata, by the way, so go and do that if you want.
I was going to say, around that point, I really want to go and do it again.
Yeah, so basically putting, I don't know what he mean. I don't know what that means. It pissed me off. I don't know what he was. I know what he was getting at. People that sit in the game all day, mining these NFTs and making them bare wedge. He's more up for than people who turn it on, like Final Fantasy 14, for example. That is an NFT gold mine for Square Enix, and if it could drop off, I'm not sure. Jam, I'm not sure how you feel about NFTs.
Honestly, I don't understand it fully.
Basically, you ever played the game Final Fantasy 7?
Yes.
Well, Shinra are draining the planet of its resources.
Oh, yeah, I kind of mean. Yeah.
That's basically what Square Enix are doing right here.
Yes, the last time I read about NFTs, people were saying they may as well be Shinra.
Yeah.
Oh, right, fair enough.
So, but basically, NFTs, like mining bitcoins back in the day, it was like 3 years ago. You know, it's like it's just wrecking the planet, and we need to stop. But I'm not an NFT expert. I do not understand. If anyone in the chat or the comments or whatever wants to tell us in layman's terms, go ahead. But all I know is the bad. You see people getting like, oh, I've lost all my NFTs. I'm like, what are you talking about?
What are they?
Yeah, no. Basically, it's just like
get some more.
It's just like a code on the. I don't know how it works. I know what it is. I don't know how it works. So this ruffled a few feathers. I'm not sure if you saw this. Basically said that this kind of implies that Square Enix are going to go down the NFT route. Like,
I was about to say route.
I've been watching too many Americans, mate.
Is that UMS?
I am in it. That's who I've been talking to, mate. That's who I've been talking to. So yeah, it's kind of like that they're going to go down that way, and I'm like, no one wants that. And I implore anybody, speak with your wallet. Don't fund this shit if you don't want it to happen, because you know it is.
You pay for it, and they'll make more, or do it more.
And there was a big outrage online, of course. Well, but I'm reading from Bloomberg because, of course, I am. I read from where I want. You know what I mean?
Not what you read.
That is what you read, mate. And they say the future's out to get you. No, they didn't say that. Which I thought was funny. Let me just get it up on my phone a second. So Square Enix, I can't read it. It's a pay one, so I've had to use my thing to. Where is it now? Right, sound. Square Enix surges on metaverse embrace despite gamer backlash. So the stocks went up 8%, despite them. There was a big backlash online, as I'm sure you can imagine, with that kind of shit. But investors and everyone don't care, because
they don't care.
All they care about is that moolah, mate. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen? Have you watched Don't Look Up yet?
No, not yet.
That I won't go into it. That would happen in real life. Like, do you know what I mean? How it all pans out and at the end, and these.
Everyone keeps telling me to watch it. When people keep telling me to watch it, it puts me off. I don't know why.
Don't watch it. Shit.
Okay, I won't.
I actually quite liked it, to be fair. But I mean, all these. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, it's.
Oh, Rob's had enough. He's gone.
Rob's had enough. Rob don't give a fuck, mate. Mate, look at them fucking beefcake, mate, over here. Yeah, so it's basically these trained scientists who train their whole life. You know, there's a fucking comet coming. It's going to collide with Earth in 6 months. Everyone's like, whatever. No, bullshit. That kind of
look up.
Yeah,
you won't believe it. Yeah, I mean, technically, that's kind of happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like what's it? Climate change.
Yeah.
The Earth's burning up. No, it isn't.
Like,
well, this I think there's like Leonardo DiCaprio off the back of it's like gone really into that now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been for a long time, hasn't he? Environmental stuff.
Well, he's like really gone like. I mean, I wouldn't say he's gone forceful, but he's got to that point now where he's on that brink of just being like, I want to use this for good now. Like, seriously, guys, stop fucking about.
Yeah. To be fair, it's just it basically mirrors what is happening with the coronavirus now and all these variants and anti-vaxxers. Don't get me fucking started. But yeah, I mean, it don't look up. I mean, whether you like the film or not, whatever. But I mean, the message it sends is clear, and it would happen. It would happen, like 100%. But yeah, but Square Enix, just don't be a dickheads, please. Because I'll have no problem not buying your games. So, I say this when Near Free comes out, I'm like, NFTs all over it. I'm like, oh.
You won't pay with your wallet. You pay with someone else's wallet.
I'll pay with someone else's wallet. I'll do some business, mate. I'll acquire the game, Square Enix. I won't do that. But yeah, gentlemen, shall we crack on?
Yeah. Ken
Levine, the gentleman.
Adam Levine's brother.
Yeah.
Maroon 5.
Adam Levine's brother is a very famous game developer.
So he is a person.
But he's not. Do not Google that. Not. Do not quote me on that. He's not. I'm 99% sure they're not brothers or related. Ken Levine, obviously, Irrational Games, Bioshock, System Shock 2, and all that shit. New game. After Bioshock Infinite come out, he decided to go off. He made a lot of people redundant. Took a small handful of people to another team called Ghost Story Games to make a game that was very cinematic and all that shit. And that was 8 years ago, and the game is still not out. There's no announcement. There's no footage. And so on. But I'm reading from Bloomberg. I think it's Jason Schreier. It's Jason Schreier at Bloomberg. He interviewed former and current staff, and they all say the same thing. He's a genius, but he can't convey his ideas properly. He puts people under fire in the wrong way. And as you know, as a boss, there's a certain way to tell people off or whatever. He's still doing that. Now, did you guys ever play Bioshock Infinite?
Infinite was the one that I didn't play.
Infinite was the one I didn't play either.
You didn't play anything, John.
I played the first one a bit.
Did you?
Yeah, you lent me the remaster.
I did.
I texted you and said this is like feels like Time Splitters-ish.
It does not feel like Time Splitters.
It does.
You can't say that on me.
I mean, Time Splitters is better, but
would you kindly?
I mean, it's completely different. It's very. I mean, they're the same but different. So anyway, Ken Levine has a habit of just chucking months of work out the window. So if you go back and watch like the reveal trailer for Bioshock Infinite and then watch the final footage, it's night and day. It's not the same game. He's doing that here as well, where he'll go on one weekend, play a video game, come back and work Monday, and just be like, right,
I want this.
Yeah, I want this. Cut that off. That's a good idea. We'll sort of take that on board and do that. And it's like just chucked away weeks of work, mate. I'm not going to grass anyone in because Schreier did interview. If you need it, go on Bloomberg. It is paid, so I'm not going to put it on screen for everybody. You have to go and spend money on it. You know what I'm saying? Or acquire the article. I don't know how you do that. Anyway, moving on.
Wait till someone else reads it and tells you.
Yes.
Facebook Facebook comments.
Brilliant. Yeah. Just like bang.
A lot of people have started to do that. They just feel like, just to let you know, here, this is just clickbait. This is what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
It's just like, yes.
I usually go in the comments first.
It's great.
But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping. Jam, you know the extent of this. Bioshock Infinite, I love it so much.
You do.
And the first one as well.
Finished your 999 mode.
No, I did it 999 mode. I have a bit of respect, thank you, Jam. But no, I mean, I'm sure when this game eventually comes out, it's going to be fine. I mean, Take-Two seem to be. Ken Levine seems to know how to talk to Take-Two, because Take-Two are like with Grand Theft Auto, just fucking run that bitch into the ground. Whereas with Ken Levine, they sort of give him all the time in the world. Similar to what you imagine Kojima or Neil Druckmann would get or whatever. Which, whatever. Like I said, when it does come out, I'm sure it's going to be good. Let me just try and find some. It says Take-Two tolerates all of this for the same reason many people have flocked to work at Irrational and Ghost Stories. Because Ken Levine is Ken Levine. He does what he does. I'm trying to find. Go read the article. It tells you what kind of game. It's like a narrative kind of game where different choices would impact the player, and it's one of them. But apparently, it goes into more detail of how people would react and things like that. But gentlemen,
so it's our world.
Yeah, pretty much, mate. But I think it's more cinematic and the characters are deeper and things like that. But Battle Worlds is really good. You should play that instead. Whatever. Gentlemen.
It's on Game Pass as well. Sorry, yeah, carry on.
It is on Game Pass. It's also on Nintendo Switch, and it's the worst version of the game I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, God, mate. Gentlemen, speaking of Rockstar, Game Informer, I've got some juicy shit for us. Blake Kester's in the house. Are you ready? Did you guys like Bully, or Canis Canem Edit, as it was called over here?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did from Rob. Jam.
Didn't really play it.
I played it a little bit. I know Rob.
Jerry played it, and I watched it all the time. But yeah, it was alright.
So Jerry, let's play it for you. So
let's go back to.
Title of this article is "The version of Bully 2 You'll Never Play." Ooh. Should we dive in? For a while in the late 2000s, developers at Rockstar New England thought they were working on the next big Rockstar game. There's a sentence you want to hear. You know where this is going to go, Rob, don't you? You're going to be annoyed.
Yes.
It was GTA DLC.
It was probably. They're excited to push the company's tech and bring a cult hit into Rockstar's vision for the future. They were excited for the chance to prove themselves as a Rockstar studio, having recently been purchased by the company. They were excited to lead development on Bully 2. The sequel to Rockstar's critically acclaimed open world adventure about life in a private school. But things don't go as planned, and
and as such, they realised another DLC was possible.
Fair, yeah, exactly. Things don't go as planned, and other obligations on a release schedule get in the way of passion projects. Rockstar New England's Bully 2 was shelved in favour of other more troubled projects in development, like Max Payne 3 and Red Dead Redemption. Now, Red Dead Redemption speaks for itself. Max Payne 3, I quite liked. I'm not sure how we feel about Max Payne 3 on the show. I'm not sure how we.
I got to game breaking bug and didn't finish it.
You review. So I got out of Jam. Rob, did you like Max Payne 3?
I didn't play Max Payne 3.
Okay, that's a solid 7 out of 10. That's a solid 7 out of 10 if I've ever seen one.
I have breaking news.
You don't?
Breaking-ish.
Breaking-ish news, ladies and gentlemen. Jam.
I don't know if you know all that.
I may know.
In case you missed it.
I see.
Discord will be available on the PlayStation.
Discord certified headphones, ladies and gentlemen.
Discord will be available on the PlayStation in the first half of this year.
Let me. Fuck Bully 2 off for a minute, Rob. Sorry.
I mean, thank you very much. But put it on the Switch.
Yeah.
Please.
PlayStation's voice chats and that are all fine.
Yeah,
just give Switch a voice chat.
To be fair, yeah. This could be a tweet. That's what I'm saying. Right, okay, hold on.
I mean, I've read it in a tweet.
Link me.
I'll tag you.
Do something.
You're being tagged in it.
Where?
2 seconds. There you go.
When you say me, do you mean me or...
Will Jack, yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, hang on. Let me call my phone.
Robert Serrano.
Oh. Okay. Tag me. Sorry,
I have.
Oh, we haven't. Have you tagged me?
Yes.
I'm in airplane mode.
Genius.
Right, there you go. Roberto Serrano. Discord will be available on PlayStation Network for console mobile platform in the first half of 2022. Discord across PlayStation communities, groups, and friends. Who is Roberto? This is his second account. He's a business analyst. Oh, his account's gone. Business analyst, web tech project specialist, former and chief editor of 4news.it. Professional service delivery, DXC Italy is what he does. Do you believe it, Jam, first?
Well, didn't they do something last year in collaboration? I'm just trying to find it.
I don't know. You're Mr. PlayStation here, mate. Rob, do you believe it?
Last May they did like they got into a partnership last May.
There you go then.
So I'd imagine now the app has been developed for PlayStation.
We probably said last year that.
We did. I kind of remember it.
I think we probably said that PlayStation's chat's good enough, but they'll probably do it anyway. Something like that.
Yeah, because this was at the time, or just after the time, Microsoft were looking to buy out Discord.
Yes. No, you're right. I remember that.
And then out of the blue, it came in. Discord has partnered with PlayStation instead, rather than being bought out. I mean, I think it's like repeating the same thing.
Yeah.
But I suppose like people like PC gamers, like PlayStation gamers, or console gamers can now, I suppose, interact with their PC friends over chat video calls and stuff. So if they're playing crossplay, so if you're on KO City on the PC and I was on the PlayStation, and I didn't have one, you didn't have the other. Yeah.
Okay.
We can still chat then with the Discord app.
That's where the money mine is, I think.
The crossplay thing's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree. Rob, what do you reckon? You say the same again, or you don't care, do you? You sat there for an Xbox Series S, mate. You don't give a fuck.
I'm sure the Xbox chat is fine as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's literally a case of I've got no issues. I'm fine.
Yeah, to be fair,
there's a way around it. If you've got Xbox and PC, you can just download the Xbox app, use the chat, and play a game from Steam.
To be fair, you're right. There's no other way about it, mate. Gentlemen, back to Bully. Sorry about that, everybody. In the late 2000s, early 2000s, late 2000s, sorry. Jam's favourite game of all time, Bully, never got a sequel, and it never will. So to find out what exactly the studio was planning with Bully 2 and why it ultimately let go in favour of other projects, spoke to 5 former employees. I'm just going to skim this. If you want to read this article in full, it is there. I'll put it in the. I'll forget to put it in the YouTube description as well. Don't worry. So in October 2006, Rockstar released Bully as the PlayStation 2 exclusive. Was that 2006? Are you mad?
No.
Bully was critically and commercially successful. Back over at Mad Dog, Empire 3 released in November 2007, was critically panned. The company was in a tough spot. A former Mad Dog employee, Mad Dog, up until being acquired by Rockstar, was pretty typical of most independent game studios in that it mostly survived by working on IP from publishers or trying to develop and pitch its own games, which is what most indie developers do. Like the Maker's team does it with Metroid and that game on PC, which nobody plays, Journey Across the Planet or something. I can't remember what it's called. Jam nodding and like you have any idea what I'm fucking on about?
Not a clue.
So Mad Dog eventually became Rockstar New England, is what I understand from this. Yeah, I'm right. Shut up. Those tough times will be annihilated by a partner. Rockstar, for the success of Bully and PlayStation 2, Rockstar approached Mad Dog and developing Bully Scholarship Edition, which was the remaster on, 360.
360.
You know, yeah. Rob Williams is like, I'm the Bully master.
Oh, I know this.
I know.
It's because I missed out on it on PlayStation 2. Like my sister used to play it all the time.
Yeah.
And then when it got the re-release for 360, I was like, I am getting that game because I know exactly what it's like.
Jam.
Gotta do this.
I've got some good news for you, Jam. Bully Scholarship Edition has a Wii version, so.
It does actually.
Life could be worse, mate. Life could be a lot worse right now. Back to the article. In April 2008, Rockstar had announced it acquired Mad Dog. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Davis, who is he became studio head. I don't know his first name. I can't see it. I'm skimming it and I can't see it properly. I'm sorry, Davis. We're eager to bring our expertise to bear in the character-driven open world stories that make Rockstar Games' title so uniquely compelling. Is the quote he used in the transaction, if you will. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Jam. Why have you not played Bully?
It's because I've watched Jerry play it. Just watched my mate play it.
Yeah, we know
multiple
Jerry.
Times.
I know this article is big, but I'm trying to find information on the game on the cutting room floor. Do you know what I mean? The late 2000s marked a shift in direction from Rockstar. For much of the company's early history, it released games at a rate of co-founder Jamie King called relentless. As you know now, Rockstar release a game once every fucking 500 years because they've they've discovered microtransactions and all that shit. Sometimes developing for as many as 9 or 10 new releases a year. Yeah, that sounds about right. I won't go that far, but it sounds about right. Especially with the Warriors. The Warriors was fucking class, by the way.
Warriors was a great game.
Yeah.
I was underrated. That one. It was
very underrated game.
Did anyone play State of Emergency as well? Quite like that.
Yeah,
that was fun. I wouldn't say it was
no,
the best
but
game
it looked good.
Yeah. It wasn't like the best game of all time or anything, but it was a good laugh. The change in the company's release schedule also marked a shift in direction for its games. Early on, Rockstar put out a hodgepodge of titles of different genres and qualities, but as you know now, Rockstar has a lot of polish in the games. Even back when this was about the time Grand Theft Auto 4 was coming out, and then obviously Red Dead Redemption after that. Rockstar New England's plan for Bully 2 was in line with its vision. According to developers on the project, it was a chance to let the Bully series sit alongside Rockstar games of the time, such as Grand Theft Auto 4 and Red Dead Redemption. Rob, you're fuming. It was a chance, as one former developer recalls, to shoot for the moon, because even if we don't quite make it, we're already
land between the stars.
Exactly. We're already much further than if we had aimed a little bit lower. Boom, boom, boom. There was a lot of focus on character, very deep systems, seeing how far we could push that and putting it up there alongside a GTA. So it's very ambitious, I think, this project, from what people say here. Rob.
Yes.
One more paragraph. Ish. Then I'll ask you the question. For developers at Rockstar New England, this meant making the world of Bully 2 bigger and deeper than that of the original game, and putting a considerable amount of resources into its creation. While Game Informer wasn't able to get an exact number of people working on the project, 3 people say that almost the entire studio worked on Bully 2 at some point, with overall headcount estimates between 50 and 70 people. Jam. You'd
be a bit fuming, wouldn't you?
How
is none of this leaked?
I mean, people, and it's always, I don't know if you see the lad Bible pages and shit like that, it's always, Bully 2 has been rumoured. And maybe that's where this stems from, but
they do it all the time.
All the time. Like, you won't believe what's got a Bully 2, like Grand Theft Auto 6, I'm like, no. On a scale of 1 to 10, how fuming are you? How fuming you're annoyed already?
Yes. I'll be honest. Like, it's probably past its point of getting its second game. It's now hit. It's hit a point now where it's just sort of like, right, it's done. Do it as the one-off it was, and that's it. Leave it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel from what I did play, it did work as like a single experience. It didn't really need a sequel or a spin-off.
No, I think, don't get me wrong, it probably would have been great if they'd have managed to do it around the time of Red Dead and everything else. That would have been enough.
They'd have called it the Holy Trinity, mate. Grand Theft Auto 4, Red Dead Redemption, Bully 2, the Holy Trinity. They would have called it that.
It would have been brilliant.
Rockstar, I'll be fucking all over it.
But then it's just the case that they took priority. They just went, let's get something else. And as soon as they did that, it meant that game was never going to be made. And even if they tried it now, there's just no point, because nobody's going to know what the hell is going on.
To be fair,
they'll just be like, what was Bully 1?
What even was it? I played it, what even was it? We've got Grand Theft Auto 4. Sales. Trying to get an. So Grand Theft Auto 4 generated about $500 million, and that was in
2008.
Within 24 hours of its release, Grand Theft Auto 4 sold over 3.5 million, equating to $310 million revenue. So you can see, I'm not saying Bully 2 wouldn't have sold. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it doesn't. Do you know what I mean?
They had the priorities in the right order for sale,
and then obviously they were making Red Dead Redemption, and like, people love cowboys. Let's make a Grand Theft Auto cowboy game. Bang.
That's it. And let's be honest, they managed to get a second one out of it.
Fair, yeah. People like the second one, but people. I mean, I never played the second one. Jammer, you haven't you? Is that right?
Hugh likes it.
I know. We know Hugh likes it, mate.
I agree with you. I think it's good looking. It's nice, but I just think it can be too much game sometimes.
I know, I agree. And then obviously they probably looked at Max Payne 3 and thought it's just a corridor shooter that shouldn't take too much time. And this game developer is now ready to jump in the screen and punch me in the face. But again, a Bully and then a Max Payne 3 where it's just a few corridors. I mean that with the greatest of respects to Max Payne 3. I like that game, don't get me wrong. But you know what I mean. Jam, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wasn't there an option for slow-mo diving while you were shooting as well?
Of course there is. There's Max Payne all over, mate. The film as well with Marky Mark as well. It's the greatest film of all time.
I just remember the face.
Mate.
I'm pretty sure there's a video on YouTube still somewhere for one of the creators who I think it was pictured after his face.
Yeah, no,
it's still golden. He's like,
yeah, he's fuming. But I mean, but speaking of Rob.
Yes.
Do you have anything to add for Bully 2 before we move on? Just to clarify, you don't think we'll see Bully 2 anytime soon, if ever? I
honestly think now at this point we'll never see it.
Yeah, I think if we do see it, it'll be Jimmy's son going to that school and then him being a bastard as well. Maybe, I'm not sure, but that'll be...
something like that. Yeah. Something like that, or it'll be just it's going to be either a remake or a rehash.
They'll do what they did with the trilogy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tiny side project because GTA 5 rakes them in so much money.
Yeah.
And then 6 will do the same.
Yeah. They'll do
20 years' time.
They'll literally just turn around and be like, by the way, here's Bully. Oh, and just as an add-on, we've actually done Bully 2, but you can only buy it in this double pack that we're selling for £120.
Don't say that. But I mean, yeah. Let's just say I believe Bully 2 when I see it. I mean, for now, I think it's dead. There's a lot more in that article if you want to go and read it. But I mean, now it's dead. Jam, do you agree or do you not ask?
Yeah, I don't think we'll see it.
Cool.
Yeah,
unless they split and have a little side project.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it is a case of they've tied the anchor to it and just set it to the bottom of the ocean and gone.
They'll just make GTA 6 and give you missions as a child in a school. The antagonist or something like the antagonist's son, and it'll be that school in GTA 6.
Yeah, and it will be like the protagonist's son.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll probably have to go there and like give him a wedgie or something.
You'll get missions as a kid.
Like the greatest game of all time. Rob, moving on, if I may.
Yeah.
You like Goldeneye, right?
Goldeneye, yeah, it's a great game.
Great game. Jam, you like Goldeneye as well, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Cool, of course you did.
I did.
Anyone that says otherwise is lying.
Yes, so I didn't have an N64. He loves Goldeneye. Gentlemen, word on the street is, and when I say word on the street, I mean leaked achievements on Xbox, suggest that the OG GoldenEye 007 N64 version is on its way to Microsoft's console. Now, gentlemen, I'm not sure what you think of that, what I've just said. I was GoldenEye. I mean,
did you say it is on the way?
Well,
I don't believe it for a second.
I'm with Jam on that.
I'll dive a bit deeper. Tom Phillips from Eurogamer, who says, Rare's legendary GoldenEye 007 looks set to return as detailed by a newly leaked set of Xbox achievements. Now, gentlemen, the achievement list is 55 new awards, 1,000 gamer score, and they have been pinged by, let me just see, come on, give me the... Where's the gamer tags that have pinged them? Lads. You just got to take this with a grain of salt.
The only reason I'm a bit against on it is only because they've literally just brought out that whole N64 area on the Switch There is no way in hell that Nintendo are going to be like, well, that was one of the greatest all-time games on an N64. Nobody's having this but us.
To be fair, yeah, but I mean, I think it's real. I'm going to say now.
I'd love it. I don't get me wrong. I'd love it to be, but I'm extremely skeptical on it. Very skeptical.
Just give me the pro. Right.
I don't think it'd be a thing.
Right. Okay.
If it's a port as well, it's aged awfully. It's bad game to play.
It's aged awfully. To be fair, as aged like milk. That is the achievements list. If you want to go and have a look, I'll put it again. I'll forget to put it in the YouTube comments. The YouTube description, sorry. But it's been pinged by 2 Xbox accounts, and for the life of me, I cannot see these accounts anywhere. But the 2 accounts are people that work at where?
You're going to say Microsoft.
I'm going to say Rare.
Or Rare. Okay. Maybe they get a Rare replay too.
Maybe. But I mean, I think there's too much smoke. Do you know what I mean? And I know what you're saying, Rob, with the N64 and the Switch. Maybe it's coming to both. I don't know.
I mean, Nintendo do like their money at the moment.
Yeah, they do. And to be fair, Microsoft and Nintendo, you've got Banjo-Kazooie coming to the N64. Maybe you have that, we'll have this, but you can have that as well, and whatever. Potentially. I can't. Lads, I'm not sure. There you go. Rare developers reportedly spotted unlocking GoldenEye Xbox achievements. Andy Robinson, VGC. So the gamer tags are Tinam C Graph, which is Colin Graff, right? From Rare. Christina McGrath. Sorry, Christina. And James Thomas, who is Big Sheep on Xbox, have pinged those achievements. And it looks to be the OG N64 version. Gut feeling. Rob, what do you reckon?
I'm still saying no.
Still saying no. Jam, what do you reckon?
I don't think it's a thing, no.
I think, like, if don't get me wrong, if it comes to fruition, I think it is just going to be some kind of port that they've worked on and just had an agreement on.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think it's more likely we're going to see it on the Nintendo Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Probably on the next batch of 64 games.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing 1 a month on that. So they had, what did Paper Mario this month, wasn't it? Last month, I should say. Banjo-Kazooie's next, or this month, I can't remember. But with that achievement list and who's pinged them, I do think there's something there.
It could be something, the case of that it's something that they may be looking into.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be a case of they do it on the Nintendo, it goes ahead, and then they just maybe future they just go, oh, by the way, we've got a bit of a side thing here with Microsoft, and we've decided Game Pass. Well, there you go.
Because it'll be on Game Pass all day. I do think.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a thing. Whether it comes out or not, it's a different story. But I do think it's a thing on Xbox. Jam, what do you reckon? Do you not care?
No, I just don't think it happened.
You don't. It's a great. You know what I mean, gentlemen. Anything to add? James Bond, 007, GoldenEye.
Just it's a great game overall.
Remember they tried to make the second one?
Rogue Agent, of course I do.
Yes.
No one like that one.
We do, mate. But that game is definitely plays like a 1997 game. I tell you, or 98. I can't remember when it came out. Moving on, Rob's favourite service, PlayStation Now. Dead quick here. New games coming in January 2022. Mortal Kombat 11, Final Fantasy 12, Zodiac Age, and Fury Unleashed are scheduled to hit the service in January. Are you hyped?
All 3 of them are on Game Pass.
All 3 of them are on Game Pass.
Already, well,
my birthday.
I think the last one you said there, possibly. Yeah, I think that might not be. But otherwise, the other 2 are.
To be fair, they are.
Because I've got Mortal Kombat 11 downloaded, ready to actually just complete the story mode a couple of times, get those achievements, and bin it off.
As you do.
It's just easy achievements.
Exactly. Fury Unleashed is not on Game Pass. It's not letting me download it straight to my thing. So, Mortal Kombat 11. But yeah, I mean, if you've got PS Now, definitely check out MK11 and the Zodiac Age, because you do a lot worse than them, to be fair. And yeah, but gentlemen, the Game Pass shills, I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time to be sat here and tell you the game that's coming to Game Pass on Thursday. I've been waiting, and I nearly bought it over the holidays.
You actually nearly did.
Twice I nearly bought
the pedestrians coming on it. Oh, sick. I spoiled it. I want to play that game.
I want to play that game.
It's a puzzle game, isn't it?
Yeah. But anyway, Jam. Coming to Game Pass, because we are Game Pass shills here on the Casual Report. I'm reading from Megan Spur over at xbox.com. So, available today. Gorogoa. Don't know what that is. Gorogoa is an elegant evolution of the puzzle genre told through a beautifully hand-drawn story designed and illustrated by Jason Roberts. There you go. Come play it. You may as well try it. So, there you go. And then Alesia. Is that how you say that? It's a game Alesia, yeah. It's a game about Faraday's quest. A man shipwrecked and trapped in the mysterious country of Terraphage? I don't know, sorry. Armed with legendary harpoon, he and other castaways tried to leave the hostile country to return to their homelands. Ba-dum-dum. That's today. Cloud console and PC. And also today, Jam, you ruined this one.
Ooh, downloading that now.
The Pedestrian is a 2.5D side-scrolling puzzle platformer set in a dynamic world with stunning graphics and challenging puzzles. So you go through the signs, right, and stuff, and shit like that. And that's out Cloud console and PC today.
Serious Sam 4's on it too. I didn't even realise that. We spoke about that a few weeks ago.
Right. Ed in the game, my friend. Ember, without the second E, I should say. Fight fires with friends for profit in this unpredictable and frantic multiplayer game. Team up with friends, take on daily challenges, and climb to the top of the corporate firefighting ladder. More than one way to become a hero. That's today. Now, Rob.
Yes.
The game I've been waiting for to come to Game Pass, I've nearly folded 2 or 3 times over the past couple of months, is of course Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Coming to console and PC on Thursday. Now, have you played this one yet? Did you manage to play it?
No, I didn't get the chance.
Now you've got the chance.
Nah, I know. I've got it. It's going to be gold.
Exactly. Coming to PC Game Pass Ultimate VA Play. Legendary Edition includes single-based content and over 40 DLC from the highly acclaimed Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3 games, including promo weapons, armors, and packs, remastered and optimized for 4K. I'm ready. It's been a long time, but I'm ready. I've got to do Tales of Arise and Deathloop first, but then I'm going to jump in. We'll see how long that takes me. Then Outer Wilds. People like Outer Wilds, I see a lot. That's coming on Thursday. Spelunky 2, Jam's favourite game. Console and PC, January the 13th, which I think is next Thursday.
It is next Thursday.
I'm getting good at this, mate. And also the Anacrusis. That's in game preview. That's on console and PC. It's a 4-player cooperative first-person shooter set aboard a massive starship stranded at the edge of explored space. Team up with friends in an infinitely replayable fight against alien hordes to unlock perks. So horde mode then in space. I'm in. Let's do it. I'm leaving.
So long as it's an improvement of what was that one that we tried to do?
The Ascent.
That was it.
Yeah. from what I remember, the Ascent was all right. It was just multiplayer was just a mess.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
But it needed work.
Exactly. I think it got it in the end, but I haven't been back to check. Leaving January the 15th. Desperados 3, Ghost of a Tale, Kingdom Hearts 3, Mountain Blade Warband, Pandemic, and Y2K, a postmodern RPG. Anything to add? Xbox Game Pass, the gift that keeps on giving.
I mean, yeah, probably just get on Kingdom Hearts 3 and actually complete it.
You've got How long have you got? 11 days.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say I can do that and probably.
You do that in your sleep, mate.
It's probably 5 hours on a Sunday.
Smash it off all day long. I'm about Jam.
Yeah.
Anything for you apart from the pedestrian? Or are you good?
Download the pedestrian right now.
You're buzzing, right?
This looks cool. I don't know why.
No, it's good. I mean, I want to say I've been eyeing it up for at least a year or two. Do you know what I mean? So, it's all good. But, gentlemen, I end today on Hideo Kojima. Are you ready? Pulled an article, VGC again. Sorry, Andy Robinson again. Thank you, Andy.
Designer's cut of Amazon delivery driver.
Exactly. That is getting the Steam page. So we assume that
we've got directors.
What's it
now?
called?
Now it's the designers.
Yeah, the ultimate
video
edition.
and radio. What the hell?
John, what was it called? The ultimate edition thing.
Death Stranding
Director's Cut has received a Steam page, so that's getting that's not why I'm here on this page. Don't be worried. This year I'm going to start a new work in earnest and move to the next level of experimentation with a radical project. I'm also hoping to get the video team going, and I may start doing something like a radio project. That's Hideo Kojima's English account. I don't know what the fuck he's on about. Well, I mean, there's always so much to look forward to with Hideo Kojima. Do you think we'll get Death Stranding 2, or do you reckon he's actually going to go to Silent Hill? Do you reckon he's actually going to do a Silent Hill game, or
finally do PT that everyone's been waiting on forever?
Yeah, imagine. That'll be the day. He's 58 years old, by the way. But I mean, Kojima's going to do some batshit stuff this year. That was the point of that. Do you have anything to add on Kojima? Or are you good?
Remake Metal Gear Solid 5, make it better.
Just finish it off, I'd say.
What are you pointing at me for? Soon, yeah.
Tell her 5 minutes.
Oh, you see, pointed at Rob and said, "Who's that?"
Rob,
you've met him before.
You've been your house.
He remembers you now.
I can't steep.
Stop poking me.
This is tremendous.
To be fair, there is one way to remember, which is when I came round, she fed Laura wine. She knew Laura needed wine just by looking at her.
Straight away.
You fed Laura wine.
Laura.
You did.
You don't remember Laura? Jesus Christ.
I'll explain all this to her afterwards.
You're buzzing, mate. Gentlemen, that's all I have for the news. Any unpopular opinions? Anything you want to bring to the table, or anything?
Not that I can think of.
No. Question. We've not done the show for about 3 weeks. I forgot all about Forgotten Gem. Have you got anything? Anyone got anything?
Oh, I forgot about that too.
Let me just see.
Oh boy.
I think I've got all this of shit.
Winston is joining.
That isn't.
Hey.
Winston! Okay, right. Okay. I have one.
We'd like another 10 minutes or so. 10 minutes or so?
Ish.
Ish.
Depends how long Jack drags it out.
Yeah, I'll drag this out all day long, mate. You know what I mean?
Seth said you're a gimp.
Seth says I'm tremendous.
Zing.
Gentlemen, I have a video game.
Ask me where Jade is.
Downstairs.
He can hear you.
Jade.
Downstairs, he said.
I don't do it from the bedroom anymore, so.
You want clues?
I don't remember, because I played this game like once and it was dead good, but I need to play it again. There's a film of it from like, not a film, but like the film with
The King of Fighters!
No, it's not that.
Oh.
There was a King of Fighters film, by the way. And it looks dreadful. I want to cry.
Well done.
Gentlemen. Oh, where are we?
I know, I need to get past
Adventure game.
Password.
Go on, I'm listening.
Developed by Revolution Software for the PlayStation and Microsoft Windows. You play as an MI6 agent while on assignments and try to figure out who betrayed him through a series of flashbacks.
Fahrenheit?
No, it's not Fahrenheit. 2000 and 2001.
Mission Impossible.
Not Mission Impossible. Stop being a
Siphon Filter.
No. This studio is actually based in York, and they are famous for their Broken Sword series.
So what is it? What's the clue again?
What, the studio? What I just said? Or...
No, what did you say?
The studio that made the game is based in York, which is
that
way.
I know it was like.
And the Broken Sword series is what they're famous for.
No, I don't know.
You don't know. Rob, do you know?
Not coming.
Buzzing. The game in question is in Cold Blood. I don't know if you played it or care about it or...
No, but never done.
Familiar, but...
Yeah. Well, point and clicky, adventure-y game-ish. I bet you thought I'd never bring one of them to the table. I mean, for the time, you've got to remember this is 2000, so for the time on the PlayStation, that is not the game that was display advert. Give me a second. For the time on the PlayStation, all this dialogue, you know, the 3D characters, the fucking pre-rendered backgrounds was all tremendous. Story was good. I mean, there's not really much. It's just a 3D point and click game. Not really much to say about it other than go and play it. I don't think we'll see a sequel or a remake because I think the studio is... Oh no, it's still going. Yeah, Beyond the Steel Sky is the next game. Don't know what that means. But you're buzzing. But yeah. But you want to know prices, don't you, lads?
£2.50.
Probably about £2.50. I don't want the film. Fuck off. I thought, fucking hell. Shit. In Cold Blood by Truman Capote Easton. 70 quid. But the game is about a £5. Probably set you back 5-6 quid. £10 max.
Not bad.
But yeah, I mean, again, it's one of them. It was a one and done thing. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Thingy. I've had the quiz, but I think I'll save it till next time because we are over a little bit. We're an hour 42, so if it's alright with you guys, I'll leave it there and we'll do the quiz on Thursday if you're back.
Sounds fair.
But gentlemen, thank you for your time. You know, I always appreciate it. What are you up to the next 48 hours before I see you again?
Working, I get in, stabbed in the arm.
I need my booster. I need to book it.
That literally reminded me as well. Yeah, I need to do mine.
Everyone go and get your booster or your vaccine if you've not had it before. Rob, what are you up to?
And I was going to say, if there aren't new backs, just do it anyway. Please.
Do it. Peace, love, happiness, and all that shit. We can do it.
We don't have 5G in us. We're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if I was, it'd be great. I have a great internet connection.
I was going to say, this is exactly it. I mean,
my own Wi-Fi hotspot would be me.
I mean, it's cool because the phones they have aren't tracking them.
Exactly. Exactly. Rob, what are you up to?
Yeah. Very much the same. It's very well, just minus the jab. Just working and put some more hours into Final Fantasy 12.
Right, you let us know how that goes. I'll be jumping between Tales and Deathloop and trying to sneak off. I'll try and squeeze in somewhere for me jab. But we'll see. But yeah, gentlemen, thank you. Everyone in the chat, thank you. On YouTube, if you made it this far, don't forget like, subscribe. Tell us in the comments. Tell Jam that episode 1 shite. And tell Rob that
no, it's not.
He doesn't. Final Fantasy 12 isn't that good. But gentlemen,
I'll fight you all.
Once we've done, don't forget as well, vote for your favourite Marvel films. Rank them in order. Send them us. And we'll do the official, the only list you'll ever need for the MCU tier list on the 3rd of Feb. And if all goes well, we may do other stuff like perhaps rank the mainline Star Wars films, perhaps rank the Final Fantasy games. Could get messy.
I'd only vote for one Final Fantasy. 2, 3, maybe.
Jam, be quiet. Right, the Zelda games, yeah, who knows, whatever. But until then, we'll be ranking the Marvel films, and we'll see you beautiful lot on Thursday. Thank you so much. See you in a bit, and keep it casual.